Let's go get it started. I am fired up and excited to introduce my partner here, Thelma and Louise, they sometimes call us. Well, my name is Ayana Rojas, hailing from the Bay Area, San Francisco, California, and so excited to introduce Miss Ronette Turner Corley, who got a call about a couple weeks ago. And she's going to tell you about it in a moment. But we were invited, and I'll let her share that part with you about what this means for us, what this means for you, and the seat that you sit in. Miss Ronette Turner Corley, are you there?
I am
and
here.
You're ready to bring the heat.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, girl, bring it. Bring the fire.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Ayana. Yes, we are the real live Thelma and Louise. Let me tell you, we've been rolling for a long time. And I believe that in the space of direct sales and things that we've been doing, I believe this is our biggest play. I really do. And I'm not saying that just for cliche, for purposes, and you'll see why I'm saying that. Now, I'm going to have a very candid conversation with each and every one of you. I can tell you this is a private meeting. If you were invited, it's because the person that, it's like a ripple effect. I invited some people and told them to invite people that they want to be able to just see up front and close. This is not an open meeting where we're inviting everybody we know. It's just a select few people that we know are visionaries and that we're inviting to be able to really see something that we just witnessed. So I'm going to tell you my story. I was reluctant to really at first take a look at anything new. I'll be quite honest. Maybe you guys are feeling that same way. I just asked tonight that you have an open mind. When we part tonight, some of you are going to start with us and you're going to run and we're going to have a fun time. And some of you may not. Some of you may become just customers. I don't care where you fall. Okay, I'm already in. I just want you to keep your options open and make the best decision for yourself. This is not to try to convince you into something. I'm not into trying to twist your arm into something. I don't operate like that. But I would like to share. This is just me sharing what I saw at this time is something that really could not be denied. I spoke to a couple of people before I went to New Orleans, and I told them, I'm just going to go take a look, just see what they have. And I'm going to come back and I'm just going to honor my word. Some things just can't be denied. So this all started because we got a call, and we got a call from a gentleman. That's what's interesting. So men, I want you to know we're going to talk about something that's typically related to women, but guess what? It transcends across the board to not just women, also men. So a man is the one who gave us a call. And he said, listen, I want you to take a look at something. We got on a call with pretty much the person who's like the global master distributor. And he started to share. And as he started to share, it sounded more and more familiar to me. Sly was listening, but he was kind of, not detached to the information. He was just, being respectful and listening. But I said, wait a minute. I know what this is. And I went to my Instagram and I looked and I had this particular product already in my cart ready to buy. And I just never did it because I never, how you save things in your Instagram. I don't know if you all save things and then go back. Well, I had it in my save files, but I just never went back because I just got distracted like we do. But it was there. And I said, wow, I've seen this everywhere. Tell me more. And so as I started to hear more, I became more and more excited. Now, many of you know we come from the industry of network marketing, direct sales, and because of our past success and reputation in the industry as having, some business success, we were invited by the company for an all expense paid trip to come back and see their operation up front and center. And see, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure that I got a chance to see everything before I made an educated decision. I was not going to make it based on the fact that, of some things that I heard, although the things were great, but I really wanted to take an inside look. Why? Because we have a lot going on. And if I'm going to carve out, we all have time, take a look at Oprah. She runs, I can tell you how many businesses. We all have time. But if I'm going to carve out a window of time to invest. And I don't spend my time, I invest it, right? So if I'm going to carve out my time to invest in an area, I want to make sure it's worth it. Why? Because I already have a lot of things going on that I believe in, that's profitable, and that's really good. So with that being said, it was very important to me to make sure that my time was going to be worth it. And I can tell you now, my time was so well spent, not only going to take a look, but just being able to really see it from a business perspective. Now, that's what happened with us. So what happened on Thursday, early in the morning, Sly didn't go. So I called, like I said, I'm Thelma and I got a Louise. So I called my Louise and said, hey, listen. And I shared the information with her. She was so super excited. I said, Sly's not going to go. So let's go ahead and go together. You and I can go ahead and evaluate this together. So we went Thursday. And when we Thursday, we got a chance to see the full operation. We went to the home office. And after we went to home office, we went to the founder's home, beautiful home, 25,000 square foot mansion, 10 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms. And that's not what I was impressed with. When you've been around this industry and you've been around a lot of money, you've been around things that, material things. I wasn't impressed by that. I expect when someone has made that type of income to not necessarily live in a hut. Okay. So what I was impressed with was the humility. I've never seen people who've acquired that much success so humble and so wanting to help everyday people. In addition to that, I got a chance to see behind the scenes we did of things that don't happen in this industry that they've put together that's going to literally change the game. And from that point, we left that next day, Friday, and we decided to come back and share with the people we love, because we're going to build this thing. And I do believe, like I said, in this space, this will be our biggest power play. It is direct sales and network marketing. I said I wouldn't do that again. And not because I didn't love the industry, but you just get to a point to where it's like, well, been there, done that, right? This is different. So I want you to hang in there. I don't want you to leave early. Just bear with me and see the whole thing before you decide if this is something for you or not. That's all I'm asking. Now, we make no medical claims. We make no guarantee of income, but I can tell you it's a lot of money on the plate and the products work. So let's get into the information. I want you to take a pen and pad because I'm going to go over some information and I'm going to take questions at the end, okay? So we're going to talk about some hair tonight. Probably like hair. Yeah. So I started to take a look at the global hair market, and what I realized was that it's a multiple billion-dollar industry that is continuing to grow massively, right? And so we all know that, right? And we've seen all these type of pictures, right? I mean, if you take a look at, I don't care what culture, everyone's wearing extensions or weaves or something of that sort, dyeing their hair. So I don't know any woman today, or even any man, you'd be surprised even how men, everybody cares about their crown. Everybody. It means everything. And today, because of fashion and beauty, not only are we are, making sure we're looking our best self, this industry is thriving like never before, right? Like never before. People are making multiple millions of dollars in this industry, and billions. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. So when I thought about this, I think about, the fact that really, I have good genes, I will say. And right now my hair is the shortest and some of the shortest it's ever been. I've grown up, and our family, we can grow hair. We do. I've always had long pigtails, hair down past my bra strap. But guess what? I'm the only one in my family who don't wear weaves. All the other ladies, they love weaves. I don't understand why. My sister's hair is way longer than mine. She wears weaves consistently. They just like the way it feels, the way it looks, and they can just cover up their hair. But you know what? They have some issues because they're not always good for your hair, but it looks good, right? So today we're going to talk about that. Now, let's get into, I don't know why it's not moving. Hold on. Let's get into talking about Amazon drop shipping. You know, for a long time, network marketing has been, you know, traditionally brought to the general public a different way, but a lot of people are getting involved in Amazon and drop shipping. Right now, I know of someone right now who got started with his e-commerce business, have an Amazon drop shipping situation or store, spent $50,000 and does about $1,000 a month in advertising. But here's what's interesting about that. He does that, and sometimes he don't make sales. Why? Because you really have to, you don't really know what's going to sell. You really don't. Why? Because you're kind of grabbing products that you hope that people would buy. Some people, you know, sell, some people sell and some people don't. And then what happens when he goes to his person and says, listen, his marketing guy, well, that product can sell. Let's switch that out and try something else. It's all kind of trial and error until you kind of get it right to kind of know what's going on. But hence, he spent $50,000 to get it off the ground and get it launched and get it started with all the systems in place. Tonight, I'm going to show you how this particular company is bringing e-commerce and network marketing together. It's all digital, and it's a system that they've been using for years, and they've made multiple millions of dollars with it without us. Tonight, I'm going to talk about a product by the name of GoFinity. Maybe some of you might even know and have seen this product by the name of Hairfinity. It's a family-owned business. It's 2007. They've done over $300+ million in product sales. This is what I want you to understand. They did $300 million in sales without us, and they never met a customer. It was all online, all of it. They come from the hair and the wellness industry. Now, I've been in the wellness industry, never in the hair industry, but they've done all of this with 10 employees and all on 100% e-commerce. Amazing. Young, successful couple. That's their family right there. And they have something really special. Brock and Tamika, that's who we spent some time with, Brock and Tamika Lawrence, GoFinity founders. And they have experienced so much success that you would wonder, well, why not keep going? Well, here's the thing. They've experienced a lot of success, but they want to make impact. And they know to go to the next level, they didn't know anything about network marketing. That's what's amazing. I thought everybody knew about network marketing. They just found out about network marketing like 6 months to a year ago. They knew nothing about it. They liked the culture of bringing a community together and cutting out the middleman. They had no idea that exists. All they knew was traditional business. And so they want to be the next billion-dollar brand. And instead of spending millions of dollars that they've done so far, paying high-end celebrities to use their product and then get a review on their product, they rather be able to give their business model to a field of people where everyone can build their dynasty underneath a proven system already. And I thought that was incredible. Why? I don't know about you. I knew about Hairfinity. Hairfinity was sitting in my Instagram save for me to buy it. I talked to a business colleague and friend, Sandra. I say, Sandra, have you ever heard of Hairfinity? She said, yes. I used to use their products years ago. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen it in a long time. I used to use their products. I called up my sister. I said, didn't you tell me about a product by her name, Hairfinity? She says, yes. She says, girl, these weaves have messed up my edges. Tell me a lady out there, my edges, oh, shoot, let me see. You see that right there? There's a little bit thinning right there. Why? Because I pulled my hair back in ponytails. Tell me what lady today don't have problems with edges or something happening with their hair, especially if you wear weaves, and I don't wear weaves. However, there's a lot of things going on with the hair, right? And so the person who brought it to us, he had some balding happening in his head. And his girlfriend had been telling about this product and he didn't pay attention. And then when he said, listen, someone shared a product with me. What do you know about Hair Affinity? She said, that's what I've been trying to tell you. I've been using it, and I'll show you her before and after pictures. My sister told me, she said, listen, I took those pills, and on my second bottle, my edges came back. She said, I don't care what you say, product works. And I said, okay. When she told me that, I said, I'm gonna take a closer look. Now, that's what the bottle looks like. I can tell you this, they have a lot of different products they came out with. This product happened to go viral. And it's one thing about social media. When something goes viral, it goes viral and it becomes a worldwide phenomenon. And so this is what I loved about what I saw. We don't have to sell someone on the success of the product. It's already branded. See, a lot of times when you're looking at network marketing, you have to go and tell somebody about your product. Let me share with you how this product is already branded. These are live testimonies over the years of Hair Affinity. Take a look at this. Balding here. Take a look at this. How about this gentleman here? Okay. Months. I'm talking about weeks. Take a look at the hair growth. A person tracked their growth. January 31st, March 1st. You can't make these things up. I've seen it. It's happening all over the internet. April 13th. Look at this person in the hair growth from January to April, all by taking these products. I'm going to tell you why I'm excited about the products, but let me show you some more. Take a look. December 10th, the next year, March 11th. Some of these people, hair, would not have grown like this without the nutritional assistance of these products. Just take a look. Look here. From January, edges coming back. Okay. Now, if that's not enough, this is Russell's girlfriend. This is the one who brought it to us. We share a Facebook group together, and he said, listen, we need to bring this to the group because this thing is working. And he didn't know his girlfriend was tracking her progress. This is in 3 months' time. It grew 3 inches just by taking this product. So once again, it has brand recognition. It has name recognition. I don't have to sell you on it. When I came back and I told my sister I'm a consultant, she said, give me the site. People already want it, right? That's the difference. We're standing on the shoulders of giants already. We don't have to try to go out and try to make market penetration. It's already having market penetration. Now, how about Nicki Minaj? Wouldn't you want to be able to market a product that she's already been able to share with people that, hey, and you'll see Tamika there by Nicki. Hey, this is working. This is working. How about Cardi B? You know how crazy Cardi B is. They have if you hear this little clip that she does, she talks about, her hair journey, and she talks about Hair Affinity and what it's been able to do to her real hair. How about the Kardashians? See, when I first saw this product, I saw it because Khloe had it. Khloe actually had it, and she was talking about the pills. And I said, I even thought about it because, a lot of times that, when you look at them, you'll believe what they say because, they might get paid to do it, but they try it. And she had the pills. And I said, interesting. This is a launch in London, from my understanding. And they were there for the launch in London. Okay. Taraji P. Henson, Hair Affinity. Okay. Megan Good, as you can see, it's everywhere. And the reason why it's everywhere, because it works. And my sister's friend who's first told her about it. Now, Tamika was actually featured on Steve Harvey's show because she's basically taken her idea. She's an engineer by trade, and she has a family and always suffered with, thinning of hair or hair growth being stunted. So she came up with this idea that she wanted to be able to formulate something to go out and help women with their hair. And her husband got behind her. Voila. You went from 0 to $300 million in sales and you never met a customer? Really? That's what we're talking about here. Now, this is Ayanna myself. We got a chance, like I said, we flew out to GoFinity. This is us right in front of the GoFinity headquarters. Got a chance to sit down with Tamika and Brock. They also have a online show that they do. This is here at the headquarters. We're in the little studio where they do the online show that I'll talk about. This lady here, Allison, a couple of things impressed me. Let me tell you what impressed me was the humility of these founders. Second thing impressed me was this lady here from Dillard University. She's a bad lady, young, but very well knowledgeable. She's their formulator now. I don't know about you. I've been in network marketing since 1998. I've been with services, I've been with products, you name it. Everything I know about the industry in my studies, I know most of the products that we market are what they call white labeled. Well, Ronette, what does that mean? That means that they have a manufacturer that puts ingredients in a bottle. They say it's gonna, do whatever it's gonna do, and they slap that label on top. They really don't know what's in their product because they have no control of it. Why? Because it's made by the manufacturer. The thing that impressed me the most and that I felt good about being able to market this and then, encourage someone to actually, give it a try. They're not white labeled. They have their own in-house lab where this lady, as you can see, she put things on litmus paper and petri dishes, and she will go in there. And if something don't taste great, they test it on each other for months on end before they bring it to market. No testing on animals. And they know exactly what's in their product. Why? Because they do it all in-house. There's no outside manufacturer putting anything in their products. They know every extract that goes into their product. And so after they get it with the taste and everything down like they like it, and it performs like they say, they then send it to the manufacturer to put those ingredients in and put their label on it. It's not white label. That is unknown in this industry. Show me anywhere else where they do that in network marketing. It don't happen. That right there, it was done for me because now I have everything I know is my word. And so now I have the good feeling inside and knowing now when I introduce you to something, I can go back to them and say, hey, this or that, because they know what's in their product. It's not a guessing game. Okay. And I know it's from people who care. They care what happens from the inside out. And if I tell you some of the products that are coming, I can't disclose some of the products that I heard that's coming. Get ready. This is something fabulous. Now, this is the product seen all over the world. Seen all over the world. They have now taken Hairfinity. The Hairfinity brand will no longer be available right now. You can go get these pills on Amazon, but they're not going to take it off the shelf. They've been reformulated. They're not going to take them off the shelf because that'll be throwing millions of dollars away. Once they sell out, that's it. It's done. The new company is called Go. The company is actually a network marketing side. It's called GoFinity. And the hairline is called Hairfinity Elite. Now, this bottle like this, like we know it, all of your healthy hair, vitamins, supplements, and everything you need to have a healthy hair, right, has now been reformulated into a nutritional drink. I thought that was incredible. Why? Because people will stop taking pills, but it's easy to take something that you drink down. And also the results are incredible. Why? Because it gets right into the bloodstream. This is what they call the Butonic. It's a powder. It's a 30-day supply. All you do is put it in some water, shake it up now. And I'm not saying this just because of marketing purposes, because like I said, I'm already sold. I'm already in. I'm already going to do this. I'm sharing this out of love. I don't care if you don't do this. I'm just sharing this out of, because I want you to be successful with something that is here for everybody to do. And the reason why I say that is because I tasted this product and have some with me. And when I tell you, it does not taste like a vitamin supplement. It tastes like they got the taste down. Now, when they first formulated this, because once again, they formulate in-house, the taste was awful. They went back to the drawing board to got it down to now it tastes like Kool-Aid. What's nice about this, you know how some people take nutritional drinks just to drink it down? A person can take this while they're just having some, having a side drink while they're eating their hamburger. It tastes like Kool-Aid. Okay. So that's the new pill form in powder form. Then they have the men. It's called Menfinity, the gin tonic. Tastes amazing, right? And it's so funny because first my husband was like, I don't know. But when I came back, he was like, I've been feeling like some thinning right here. Maybe I'll take it. Of course you will. Now, it only helps with hair, skin, and overall health. It has, all types of vitamins. I'm not here to, get into all the ingredients it has, but it's for overall health, but it does cater to the hair. Now, why am I excited about this? Because when it comes to the hair industry, they are a industry, a category creator. Name me one network marketing business right now that that deals with hair. It doesn't exist. You have your Mary Kay's, you have your TLC's, you have all these different companies, and they're all related to what? Maybe weight loss, feeling great, skin. Nothing is in hair. She is creating a lane she has created a lane by herself in this industry. Now, I'm not saying someone's might come behind us, but what I love about what we have here is that it's a product that's already been mass marketed, that when you say the name, people know what it is, but now they can only get it from you. So now e-commerce meets network marketing. Now let's talk about this. There's 4 phases of growth. What I want you to understand, when you get involved in network marketing, a lot of you get involved a lot of times right here. What does that mean? That means after formulation, concentration, the formulation pretty much has already taken place. We're probably like in the concentration phase, right? Now, when momentum hasn't hit yet. There's less than 1,000 people in the company. Hello? The entire company, less than 1,000 people. Hardly any market penetration right now. Matter of fact, it hasn't even launched. This is what we call a soft launch. Hasn't launched yet. So when this massive growth happens, this is where you want to be at the right place at the right time. Because once stability hits, that's your Mary Kay's. That's your TLC's. That's people that 9 out of 10 times, everybody you've talked to have heard of the company. Right now, yeah, I've had some people who said, yeah, someone told me about it. But the majority of people I talk to haven't heard about it yet. So this is the time to get involved right before the massive momentum happens. And let me tell you, we're going to help people get their edges back. I'm telling you, everybody I call want the product. It's amazing. They want it. Now, let me talk to you about the home office and the infrastructure. It's in Slidell, Louisiana. Started in 2004 as Hairfinity. They did $300 million in sales without us. They're in US and Canada. No outside investors. Here's the thing. They don't need our money. So they've branded the new opportunity for the network marketing space. The name of the company is GoFinity. Now, all these products here, unique, natural hair growth for male and women, inside out approach, health and wellness, hair health. I'm not going to get too much into that. And it's backed by science. All those things that we don't like in our products, they don't have. And once again, because they have their own in-house formulator, they know what's in the products. Now, it's a customizable hair care line. I'm not going to get way into the products. This is just kind of overview to share with you what exactly we're talking about here. Now, they have 2 different shampoos. They have one for curly and coily and one for straight and wavy. As we were there, we got a chance to be there with some stylists. And they were saying that, and I don't know why that is like that, but anyway, that's the other one. They were saying that one particular person was saying he sent some product to his friend, and his friend's wife she's Japanese, and she said she wasn't really into wanting to do any business, but he said, just try the product. She came through the door and it looked like her hair had been professionally done. And her husband said, wow, you got your hair done? She said, no, I used that shampoo you gave. Folks, we can't make this up. People are experiencing this with this product, and they already been experiencing it. Now we just get a chance to market something that's already been proven to be successful. Now, the nice thing about the shampoo is that you can customize it, what we call power shots, and customize your own shampoo. So for example, these work great by themselves. That's the base. But what if you can add some hydrating formula? These are all like concentrated formulas that does exactly what it's designed to do. You might have some frizziness going on, and you might need thermal protection, and you might need some split-end repair. You can add those shots to your shampoo, and it'll cater to your personal hair needs. So they have some of that going on. Take a look at the scalp stimulating elixir. This is the product my sister said, give me a site, I want it. 2 weeks, 8 weeks. This right here, this super concentrated formula, no silicone, sulfate, or paraben free, and it's paraben free. This is making a difference. Now, what's nice about this? It's water-based. It's not even greasy or sticky, or it's actually water-based. And these are the results, not only women, men are seeing as well. Okay. Now, that's the Butonic. It shows like all the different nutrients and everything it has in it to provide total health care and nail and body care. They have gummies. I'm gonna get through this really quick, the Gin Tonic. But now this is what I want you to understand. She is combining the hair and the health and wellness industry along with the direct selling. So typically this is what happens. This is how she's been doing it. So she's been running ads and spending millions of dollars in ads, but it's paid off because she's made over $300 million in sales once again to get to the consumer that she's never met, right? Now, she's cutting out the middleman, and now direct to consumer, your friends, your family, people who you send directly to your website. You don't have to stock product. This is not no downer on Mary Kay, but this is not something you have to stock product with. Remember, this is like starting your own drop shipping business where you're going to have an app and people can order right from your site. And when they do, cha-ching, you get paid on a product that people already understand. You're going to be able to tap into her system, as a matter of fact, and you can have a virtual assistant that go to work for you. In addition to that, she has an ad program. As soon as she turns it on, people are responding. And guess what? You can actually have shares in that ad program to where now when they shop, they can shop with you and you can get paid. Now let's talk about how you can work from home or from anywhere. Be a consultant, earn residual income. This is how it works. There's 8 different ways to earn money here. 8 different ways. And what I love about it, what actually impressed me about it the most, in addition to everything else I just talked about, I can continue to do everything else that I do because it's a business in a box that's turnkey. And I'm going to show you how that works. First of all, you have website commissions. Let's talk about that first. Now, website commission is this. You're going to get your own website. And when anyone goes to your website and they buy anything, you get 35% commission on retail price. I've never seen that in the industry. Any of you know that been in the industry. It's usually like 50% of the business volume, right? Because remember, they have to pay a lot of people. So a lot of times even they up that price because they have a lot of people to pay. Her cost is low because she has an in-house formulator. There's not a lot of people, a lot of mouths to feed. So you're able to get, so off of every $100 that is sold on your site, you get $35 straight up. It's like business 101, right? That doesn't happen. I've never been paid like that with a company ever. It's always on the volume. So take a look at this. This is a Gin Tonic. Someone buys a Gin Tonic. It's a 30-day supply. It sells for $60. You earn $21. That whatever they buy 1 week, you get paid the following week. You can get paid by direct deposit or simply on a card. You also get the business volume associated with it. So you'll get paid on the business volume as well as the upfront on the same one sale. Now, I want you to understand, every dollar that's sold, 64 cents goes out to commissions. That's huge. Every dollar, 64 cents goes back in commissions. The next way that we earn is what they call product pack commissions. See, there's going to be some people who want to start their business and be able to buy a product pack. When they do that, you're going to make 35% of whoever buys a product pack. They got different product packs. This one's called the Men's Slim Down. They also have a Women's Slim Down. You have a cleanse. And I've heard, 15 days on this cleanse, you better be somewhere at home when you're taking this because it works. Just put it that way. Skinny gummies, energy, and the gin tonic for the men, or the Butonic for the women. Now, when someone buys this on your site, straight across the board, website commission, it sells for $180, you get $63 plus the 117 business volume. So they do have a $100 starting pack. The 180, the 250, 500, and 910 are the most common because it's going to give you the best bang for your buck. There's also a way where you can get started without buying a single product at all. You can just get your digital back office and your drop shipping site set up, and you can just have people order from your site with no minimums whatsoever. I'll show you that too. So this is just an example. They got the hair basics, okay? Curly Corly. They also have straight and wavy. You get the shots, you get the scalp stimulator, as well as the Butonic. Somebody sold that, $250, $87.50 you would make, plus $162.50 in business volume to be added to your team group business volume. Now, the same thing happens here. I'm not going to get all of it in the inventory, but I'm just showing you how that works. The biggest pack that has everything they offer, $318 you will earn is $910, $591.50. Now, what I'm going to do is go back here because I want you to understand how the commissions work. There's a lot of money on the table. A lot of money on the table. Website commissions. We saw it's 35% off whatever dollar is spent on retail. We also saw the product pack commissions. You also get an enroller bonus. What's the enroller bonus? Remember that I told you that on every sale, you get the product packs, for example. You get 180, it's 180 that's sold, you get $63, but you still get 117 BV. Well, guess what happens with that business volume? If you personally enroll someone, you get 10% of that business volume on that same sale. So let's say someone did $1,000 in business volume that week of everybody you personally enrolled with combined sales. That's $100 in addition to the website or product pack commissions. Now, you also get 5% of everybody on your team from levels 1 through 5. That's the enroller bonus on your personals enrolled consultants. So once again, 10% on your personals and 5% on the team. That's another bonus. Let's talk about the level bonus. The level bonus is where you earn 5%. And I'm looking at my notes, 5% on the business volume on levels 1 through 5 is based on rank. So what happens once you actually start ranking up, you can earn an additional 5% of the business volume on levels 1 through 5. Okay. They have personal group bonus, generational bonus, lifestyle bonus, bonus pool. The list goes on. Let's get over there so I can show you that example. So this is what it looks like. So let's say, for example, if you decide you're going to build a business, your business requirement is only 80 BV per month, or which equates to about $100 per month. Let me share with you how that works. You can do it yourself, or if someone purchasing from your website, you don't have to ever order products. As long as you meet this, it doesn't matter if you do it or you have customers doing it. Do you get that? Now, anywhere from the consultant all the way up to senior team leader, it's only an average of $100 per month. And once again, you don't have to be the one ordering product. I know I'm going to order product for myself just because. Let me give you an example. How many of you guys know Tabitha Brown? I love Tab, right? Tabitha Brown has Donna's recipe. You know, everybody, she calls her hair Donna. Well, I've been taking Donna's recipe for a little while. Like, she has the drops, you put, you know, the stuff to keep your scalp healthy. And she also has some gummies. That's biotin that helps you with healthy hair. My auto ship was coming up. I said, I love you, Tab, but I got to cancel my auto ship. Why? You don't pay me. You don't pay me. So all I did was transfer my biotin vitamins right over to here. So now I'm getting my Butonic in place of that. Why? She doesn't pay me. This one does. Now, what happens here, once you get to Diplomat, and we'll talk about these levels and then we're going to close out. You need a minimum of 180 per month, but at Diplomat, you're making an average of $10,000 a month here, all the way up to 200,000 per month minimum, right? So this is how this works. You'll see here at senior consultant, there's levels, there's things you can do to get to each level. I want you to make note here, especially those of you guys who are builders. You only need 5 active legs to get to the top of the company. 5, not 10, not 20, 5. 5 active legs. Do you know anybody that got missing edges, that want to be able to help other people be able to fix their problem and want to be able to have healthy hair themselves and make sure their overall health is in place? Anybody, just 5. That's all you need to get to the top of the company. Okay. Now what happens, of those 5s, you're going to have 2 people that's going to be your power legs, 2 people that's going to take off faster than the other 3. You work with those 2. But you know what really was attractive for me? Do you know that you can actually assist other people by putting volume underneath them? Let me give you an example. Let's say, for example, that in order to get to this 10K mark, you only need 25,000 of team group volume. That means collectively in your entire team. You only need 5 legs. You need 1 senior team leader and 1 team leader. That means someone would have to have hit this position and another would have to have hit this position that you personally enrolled. Now, in order for you to get here, someone has to hit here and someone has to hit here. Let's say they have their legs in place, but they're still missing the volume. And let's say I have someone else that's coming on and they bring on $5,000 more volume. Do you know I can drop that individual down in this person's organization and the volume will count for them to move up so I can move up? Game changer. Tell me in the industry where they do that. It's truly a helping business when you can help somebody with volume so they can move up so you can move up. Oh yeah. This comp plan has a lot of different things like that to it. And believe me, it has a fast track to success. Okay. Now, I don't want to get too much into that, but it just shows you some of the differences in how much money is really available in this comp plan. There are people who I've seen testimonies who have 4 customers. Oh, let me let you know this too. Have you ever heard of Klarna, Afterpay, Affirm? Those are those services out there that allows, you know, people who may not be financially prepared or even if they are, they choose to leverage someone else's money and it's interest free and you pay every 2 weeks till it's off. Our customers actually can pay by Klarna. So how many of you think that would actually help you with your business if they actually decided to get a lot of product, but didn't have maybe the $200-300, maybe they wanted a product, but now they can put it on Klarna. Oh yeah, they can do that here. And we all get paid. So 2 ways to start. You can start as a customer, you can start as a consultant. Now, let's get into really how this works and what's really exciting. Now, let's say you're just someone who say, look, I don't want any product. I just want to be able to have my e-commerce business. I want to open my e-commerce store just like Amazon. but with a product that most people are aware of. You can do that for $50. You get your personal website, your mobile app, your virtual office, and your online resources. You get all that on the app. And guess what? You're off rocking and rolling. You don't have to order any product. You have no minimums. People can order from your site, and when they do, you're going to get 35% of every dollar spent. Boom. That's it. Remember, I know someone who spent $50,000 to open up an Amazon, and they pay $1,000 a month. Right here, a person can pay $50 one time, and instead of $1,000 a month, pay $12.99 a month to keep their virtual assistant going. And I'll show you how that works. Now, there's other packages too, $100. Those are the 250 packs. Those are 500. Once again, that's everything they have called the legacy pack. Now, you can build your business however you want. You think some salons may want to know about this? Referrals, trade shows, one-on-one, VIP customers, people just be on auto ship, or people who on social media may want to get some information on this? Yes. Now, this is what's nice about what we do. You can send samples right from your app. You can share your links with share your links of your GoFinity website, and you can do it all from your app. Watch this. Everything's on there. It shows you exactly what to do. Now, what's nice about it, there's also a virtual assistant. You know what your virtual assistant do? They onboard all your people. I know right now of someone who sponsored 50 people so far. 50 people since in this month. And he said he haven't talked to any of them. Why? Because the virtual assistants get them going with videos and onboarding and everything they need to do to get the business off the ground. So it's hands off, where you don't have to babysit like we used to have to do and get people going. You don't have to do all that. You can live your life and let your virtual assistant do all the work. Here's the other thing here. Same thing, samples. You can have samples just like this, and you can send it to people, connect with people, download your contact list, and just send them samples. Say, hey, I'm going to send you something. Go ahead and try it. Send them information, everything you want on the product. Now, the other thing that is pretty cool here. Have you ever seen QVC, or the Home Shopping Network? They do a live in studio like a QVC every week.
So the moment I changed over to GoFinity shampoo and conditioner, I had volume. I have bounce. I have no problem with frizz.
Look at all
I
the
love the smell.
people
It's
chiming
light,
in.
fresh, not too heavy. Good for men and women. My son use it, by the way.
Now, let me tell you what's exciting.
Matter of fact, I need to show his transformation.
This is
picture
right in
because
your
his hair
app.
have grown since, because he's growing his hair
You
out.
can
He's doing
send,
this whole like braid.
and check this out.
thingy.
You see how it comes up and you can
Guys,
add
yeah,
your
I
art?
know what you're talking about. And he's just like, Mom, because he looked just like him. He was like, look at my hair. I was just like,
Okay, that's so
okay.
good.
Now, let me show you what's exciting about that. You can go to your app right now, invite your contacts and say, listen, I want you to watch one of my live shows. They watch that show, they'll start seeing here, hey, you can buy this. As they're explaining what it does, they're going to go over all the products. They're going to hear about the edges, and they're going to see things about people who actually have been able to, you know, have a much healthier crown. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to add to cart. They're going to order. And guess when they order, who's getting credit for it? You. Why? Because this is in your app. So even though it's a live show, when you send them the information, they're ordering from you. Is that incredible? Absolutely. They have free gifts. They have free giveaways, like it's here. Get credit for purchases and enrollments if they decide to become
so
a
the
consultant.
moment I changed over to GoFinity shampoo and
Okay. This is your digital assistant. It helps you onboard new team members, send out tips and reminders, get your team motivated. Let's see how it looks. Yesterday, it was telling me, hey, listen, welcome. It was telling me things I need to do. It will remind you how close you are to the next rank. Hey, you need to have XYZ sale, or someone need to purchase on your website and you'll make another $500 this week. It does all the work for you. So why? You can spend more time with the people you love or doing other things that you're doing and not having to have hands-on so much in building this business. That's how the digital assistants work. Okay. Now, commissions are paid every single week. They have bonuses, 5 bonuses that are paid monthly. You don't have to stock any product. It drop ships directly for you. It's like having your own Amazon, but with a product that's already name recognized. If you do the $50, no monthly sales minimum to earn. You only need the monthly sales minimum when you're going to build a team. But if you're just going to have someone who just want to be able to earn right from your app and you don't want to stock any product or order any product, you have no monthly sale minimums at all. Earn cash and free products in the first 60 days. Now, all the training is provided for you. They have all those things as typical Facebook group marketing systems and all that. It's a plug and play right in the box. They have all the tools necessary. You'll be surprised all the things they have from a marketing standpoint so you can get the word out. What I love about it, you don't really have to create anything. It's everything in a box. If you want to do social media, they have that. Another thing she has that she's bringing to the system, once again, is Facebook ads. That's how she's been doing her marketing to get to $300+ million of sales. Well, what they're doing, they're divvying it up in shares. So you can maybe have $150 in shares, $300 in shares. It's all going to be monetarily where you can buy so many shares. And when you do that, what's going to happen? Those people are going to get marketed. They're going to know what a presentation is. They're going to come on a presentation. The presentation is actually not live. It's one of those ones where, it'll show them that they can hop on right now, but they can chat with them live. And guess what? When they watch the information, if it's one of your lead, what's going to do is going to inbox you an email, and it's also going to text you and let you know they fully watched the presentation and the follow-up with that person. Chances are, if they watch the full information, they either want to be a customer or they want to enroll as a consultant. And guess who will be enrolling that person? You. So she's allowing us to tap into a system that created multiple hundreds of millions of dollars for her. Now we're going to be able to do the exact same thing. And we're going to take this company to $1 billion, and you're going to get your multiple $1 million slice of pie. Why is getting involved right now so important? I'll tell you, because right now, it's in position of equity. Remember, right now, you only need 5 legs to get to the top. You can go as wide as you want. I can tell you right now, our team strategy, we're only going 5. And then after that, anybody else I bring on, I'm going deep. What if that fell under you and you needed volume to go to the next level? That's what we're doing. Why? Because in order for us to get to the next level, it's paramount that we help other people come right behind us. It's a true helping business. Not only do we get the volume, now, when you help someone, you still will get credit for that, let's say, enroller bonus, because you're enrolling that person, right? That's still your person you're enrolling, but the volume counts for the person you're putting it under. Now, typically what happens when you place people under other people in other companies, that volume doesn't count for you to advance to the next level. Here it does. Game changer. So you want to get in the way. And it's less than 1,000 people in the company. Soon that won't be the case. Have you ever been at the beginning of a tsunami with a product like this? Believe me, when the world finds out this is happening, many of you will be already at the top of the company. And now, the first should be last and the last should be first. You finally get that time right here and right now to finally be first in line, like you've always wanted to in this industry. Okay. So let's help people get some healthy hair. It's a lot of people that want to come out of those weaves, don't know how to come out of those weaves. It's a lot of people want to be able to, even if they still have a weave, want to have healthy hair underneath. Now, to me, she does have a products that exhibit overall health, like the Butonic. Once again, that's the pill form, but it's liquid. It's fantastic. My lead-in is going to be the hair. Why? Because we're in a lane by ourselves. And once I get somebody on the hook and be able to see where they've been able to be successful in their hair growing back and things like that, now I can go ahead and reel them in and share with them every other product that we have and why, they may want to try it. So that is GoFinity, and powered by Hairfinity, now Hairfinity Elite. We're going to take this to another level. I know it's not crypto or some of the other things we've done, but this time has come. And it's really exciting to be here at this time.